Hello there, this is Gage, and this is Save the Frog. This is the game I made. Little cutscene right here. Help me, help me. Alright, so now I gotta go save him. Alright, so this is kind of like the first game we made. I died. Okay, so when you die, it just reloads your current scene, and right here, add a little death barrier there, so whenever you fall off the map, you die. This is kind of an expansion of that. Look at the enemies. See how they won't go off the edge. I had like recasting in, so they actually have they understand stuff. They don't walk off edges. I also added in too where they'll actually detect other enemies. On this first level, it's easy mode, so you don't really got to worry about that. Here's a key, so pretty much just pick it up. Now it's in your inventory. Let's keep going. I may have made this a little too. Okay. Well, what I was going to say is I think I made this a little too difficult, but it's okay. It's okay. Unfortunately, my team members weren't the most helpful in the world of this project. One of them wouldn't respond to me. The other one just kept having schedule conflicts. So I did this entirely by myself. So I wasn't able to give it the polishing I would like. But you know what? It's okay. So see how we got the key? If we didn't get the key, we use this. Oh, I touched by accident. But yeah, once you get the key, you can go to the next section. Here's here. Now here are the moles. The moles are actually really interesting. So I like the way they walk. It makes them look a little bit more unique, a little bit more, I don't know, harder to predict. And the moles, I don't know if you see down in the terminal right there, but every time the mole spawns in, it actually has a random speed on it. So all these moles will be going different speeds. Unfortunately, look at the terminal right now, probability seems to like 40 a lot. But it can go a pretty big range. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, this isn't the most unique, I would say, but I feel like I built upon our first assignment. I made it something I'm proud of. Definitely need to get better at level design though, because not the best. Oh. That's okay, you live and you learn, and don't worry, after this I'm going to show you around the actual code and the map itself. I might cheat and move the player a little closer to the key. You'll see how many times I died. This level's really big. I went a little crazy this level. By the time I realized see right there, see how they're going kind of weird speeds? Oh. Gotta be careful. Yeah, I should have added checkpoints in. Originally I was going to add checkpoints in, but unfortunately the deadline was coming a little sooner, and since, like I said, unfortunately my teammates kind of let me down on this project. This was a mostly me project. I didn't have as much time as I would like to do some fine polishing. But it's okay. That's okay. All the requirements. And you know what? That's just game development for you. Got a little too ambitious, unfortunately. You see how this guy's kind of slow? I like that. I was trying to think of like something cool I can do with these enemies, but just time constraints and the fact that, well, I'm still learning. I wanted to try to make like a projectile. I had a different enemy for that, but it didn't go. No! It didn't go very well. But for this simple game, that thrown together in a week, with all the art by me, not too bad. I ain't the best artist in the world, but turned out pretty good. I like the moles this way. I didn't intend for them to look that way, but I like whenever I was coding it, I was like, oh, why is this not flipping properly? But I kind of like it because it makes them just look so much creepier. And like moles are blind, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of look like Michael Jackson. Ooh, watch out. Gonna wait for the enemy. I'm gonna jump over him. I don't want him to die anymore, so I'm gonna play this a little bit cautiously, but I want to show off everything. The animation's not too bad. Could use a little bit of work, but it's okay. Yeet! Okay, so I'm gonna cheat real quick, and don't worry, I'll move it back before I push the final project, but I don't want to waste your time, so let me grab the player real quick. Like, so this level, if I had a time machine, I would go back in time and add a checkpoint system in. But, you know, you live and you learn. I'm trying to think of, like, ways I could do it. I'm going to show you the code of the player. Oh, come on. Come on. You know it's just finicky at times. I'm going to show you the code after this. Just do a quick code walkthrough. But, granted, you have the GitHub, you can look over it yourself if you want to. But I'll just show you some of the base logic and all that. Yeah, see, I made this too big. I got a little too creative, and I was trying to make this, like, really fun and more engaging. And I kind of forgot this is a project that's got to run smoothly, and part of running smoothly is not taking up too much time or being too difficult. The difficulty of this is a little too high. But, you know what? It's okay. So we're going to play it here. Alright, there's the key. We're going to jump on down here. Watch out for the enemies. Jump all over here. Eat. I had a little fun with this. I'm not the best when it comes to 2D stuff. Alright, see, new key, kind of the same thing, so this time this one disappears. And there's the frog, right? So this is the NPC. I wish I had a little bit more time to expand upon him, make him more unique, but he's pretty cool. So when you get near him, he says, "You saved me," he does a little dance, and that activates the ending cutscene, which is you dancing with Frog. And once it's done running, it'll take you back to the main menu, so a complete loop. So not bad at all. I'm going to show you the mole real quick. Go to my scripts. And I'll go to the player. So here's the player, not too complicated. Nothing too fancy. Like I said, this is more or less, that's not even the player. There's play. Nothing too fancy. Kind of built upon the first project. Add some more stuff into it and made it really good. Here's the frog. Again, very simple. Nothing too complicated. I've got no idea what these two things are. I clicked the wrong button. These came up here. Whenever I went to delete them, they deleted more stuff than they're supposed to. But it's okay. It's okay. Start method. I never used this. This was a failed code snippet. I'm scared to get rid of it because this code has been weird. Here's a lock stuff. You know, pretty simple. Like I said, you look over the GitHub and take a gander at it, but it's pretty nice. Or pretty, I think I did a pretty decent job. And start menu right here. Yep. Pretty much it. And yeah, I hope this gets me a good grade, and I'm out.